Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GRE. We have been solving math questions, math problems out of this book here, the official guide to the GRE, the revised general test. If you do not own it already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 245. And today is our lesson number 152. Problem number 18 is what we are doing. Problem number 18. Let's see what the very first one says. The very first one asks us to find the slope and the y-intercept of the line with the equation. So they give you an equation here. 2y plus x equals 6. And they want us to find the slope and the y-intercept. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to write this equation in the standard form of slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form looks something like this. Slope-intercept form of the equation is so called because it involves the slope and the intercept. This is your slope, m is the slope, and this guy right here is the y-intercept, which is what they're asking for. They're looking for the slope and the y-intercept. So if we can somehow transform this thing into this form, we are all set. Which means the y has to be all by itself. That's all it means. Bring the y by itself, and that's it. Which is very simple. Subtract x from both sides. So 2y equals subtract x from both sides, and we end up with 2y equals negative x plus 6. Divide both sides by 2, and y equals negative 1/2 x plus 6 divided by 2, which of course is 3. That's it, we're done. That's all there was. So therefore the slope is negative 1/2, that's your slope, and the y-intercept is 3. That's all. That's all there was. Part B. In part B, they want an equation of the line passing through the point 3,2 and the y-intercept of 1. Alright. Well, we're looking for the equation of a line that goes through 3,2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2 somewhere here. And with the y-intercept of 1, which means it cuts the y-axis at 1 right here. This is our line. We want an equation of it. Let's give these points name. I'm going to call them P and Q. So our P is 0, 1, which is our y-intercept. They tell you that it has a y-intercept of 1, which is just as well as saying that the line cuts the y-axis at point 0, 1, same thing. And it goes through Q, they tell us that it goes through Q, which is 3, 2. So that's it, we have the 2 points, we can figure out the equation of the line. Let's first find the slope. Slope is equal to the change in y over the change in x, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to use the top one as our y1 and this is our y2, so y2 minus y1, 2 minus 1. Not that it makes any difference, it makes no difference, but I use the p as our x1, y1 because I'm going in alphabetical order. And this is our x2, y2. So y2 minus y1, 2 minus 1, and x2 minus x1, 3 minus 0. So 2 minus 1 is 1, and the slope is 1/3. So here we have it, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. This is the point slope form of the line. I shouldn't try to go too fast, there is no point to it, we are not in a hurry. So now we use the point slope form of the equation, which looks like this: y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And it's up to you now. Just because it says y1 does not mean that I have to use point P. We could use point Q. It doesn't really matter. We just have to use the coordinates of one of the 2 points here. But I'm going to stick with the top one because we already called that x1 and y1, and also because I'm lazy, I see a 0 here. I like 0. 0 reduces the work. So y minus y1, you see, is 0. So we don't have to worry about the damn thing. It's just 0. So on this side, we're only going to have y, so which makes it easy. And the slope is 3. Our slope is 1/3 rather. And x minus x1, x minus x1, which is, oh, it is not the y that is 0, it is the x that is 0. Oh yeah, it's a good thing I caught myself. It is the y is 1, y1 is 1, and it is the x that is 0. The x coordinate of point P is 0, not the y coordinate, as you can clearly see from here. Multiply both sides by 3. If you multiply both sides of the equation by 3, we get rid of this 3, and we end up with 3 times y minus 3 equals, oh, that's it, x, that's all, because that's 0. That's all. We're almost there. Therefore, 3y equals x plus 3. Divide both sides by 3, and you end up with y equals 1/3 x plus, if you divide both sides by 3, 3 divided by 3 is going to give us 1. I hope that's what I have here. Yep. Of course it's 1. What am I thinking? I'm not using my brain too much today, am I? Of course it's 1. Why do I say of course it's 1? Because this bloody thing has to be the y-intercept. This has to be the y-intercept. If you write the equation in this form, y equals to mx plus b, the b is your y-intercept, which we knew all along, is 1, obviously, right here. Point P is 0, 1. So of course we're going to get a y-intercept of 1. And the slope is 1/3. And the slope of the line is 1/3, which we also knew from here. That's it. That's the equation. Y equals 1/3 x plus 1. Is that all? Is that the end of it? Well, that's hardly the end of it. We're only with part B. We have 2 more parts to go still. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's carry on then. Part C. That's the end of this part. Tell you what, part C and part D, they're a little bit more involved. I'm going to do them in a separate video. Okay, let's call it a day today. I'll see you tomorrow and we'll do part C and part D of 18. Okay, bye now. Otherwise the video is going to be 25 minutes long. I don't like that. Bye now.